I'm here with Nate Keller, founder of the Game Trader in Brighton, Colorado. When was the Game Trader founded, and what inspired you to open an independent game store?
I founded the Game Trader in 1998, and I was inspired to open an independent game store because I just felt this area needed a store with more knowledge, a store with more depth. I got tired of going to, say, Walmart to buy a game, or driving down to Denver and coming home empty-handed and not feeling very good about my experience walking into other game stores and them not having the knowledge that I needed. Some of the more corporate chains, and the kids behind the counters treating customers and myself like they were God's gift to games, and condescending, and I felt a store owned and operated by gamers was the better way to go.
How do you feel independent game stores are different than corporate chains?
Well, the independent game store, we have the knowledge, we have the personal touch. We can go out and look for things that a corporate chain can't. Like, say you wanted an import PlayStation game or a PlayStation 2 game, or a Nintendo game. We can try and bring that import in for you, whereas a corporate couldn't do things like that. The hands-on experience when you walk into I don't want to give names, but when you walk into the biggest corporate chain in the country, you can't actually see all the games running. You can't choose a game from the case and have them put it in for you and play it. Oh yeah, this is that game that I played when I was 11 years old. This is the one I want. So, we keep the TVs and the games running, and you can play anything when you come into the store, which is an advantage to the gamer, especially if you're looking for something and you don't quite remember what it was because all the pictures on the old cartridges look differently. It's the hands-on approach, the hands-on experience, being able to touch it and play it, look at it, talk about it. Oh yeah, I remember that game because, we've been gaming since we were little boys ourselves.
Do you have any rare games or collectibles in your store that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, sure. We get new stuff in, actually old new stuff in all the time. We've got a JVC XI right here, which was the Sega CD system and the Sega Genesis combination that was released by JVC. Huge collectible to classic gamers because there were very few made. They priced themselves out of the market. A couple weeks ago we got in an Atari Junior. I usually have Panasonic 3DOs, Atari 2600s, games for them. On a weekly, monthly basis, sometimes daily basis, we get a lot of nice rare games. Just this weekend I got in a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for PlayStation 2. We're classic gamers. They might be a little bit pricey, but not too unaffordable. But Castlevania Bloodlines for Genesis. This was a little deal I found, actually, and I've kept it for quite some time. I found a Pac-Man thermos from, back in 1980 when I was in, first or second grade. It was pretty cool.
Now, when you see these classic games come through, are you hit with a dose of nostalgia and feel like a little kid at Christmas?
Absolutely. The classic games come through sometimes, and I'll be like, God, I remember playing that when I was 7 years old. Some of my favorite games are classic games, from the old white stick games like Sinistar and Asteroids to some of the ones after that, Mappy and Galaxian and Galaga, and obviously, you can't beat Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man and things like that. But absolutely, there's a feeling of nostalgia because, it brings back happy. We're not bummed out and upset and angry when we're playing video games. We're having a blast, with our friends, with ourselves, when we were bored. It brings back good memories. Video games are good memories, and good fun.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Nate, for speaking with us. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. Good luck with everything.